Like, it does feel like these days trying to pinpoint best player in the world feels more difficult than ever because there's so much competition for all that. And it gets back to this idea I was talking about before about like the maximizing efficiency of everybody's play set. It does feel like, and we can like weave in Wemby in here as well. Like, it just feels like everyone knows the exact ways to be the best version of themselves, and like what they're all aspiring to, this idea of efficiency no matter what, like, is kind of like the all end all be all sun, star, and moon in the way that it probably wasn't before. But like, do you guys find it tougher these days to pinpoint who is the best? Because like, if Jokic was not hurt, like, clearly he's still kind of hobbling. He's been better of late, but like, he's certainly had some moments where he's just looked not like just prime Jokic. Like, is that the difference here? And overall, like, are you having trouble like trying to find the small differences between SGA, Jokic, and I guess you could throw in Luka and some of these other guys?
I feel like some of that is just a LeBron vacuum, where like for years and years and years, it was so self-evident who the best player in the world was. And now there is a constant referendum. And I think Jokic kind of plugged that hole for a minute. And for a lot of people, it was just kind of empirical that, oh, Jokic is having this kind of impact on the game. He's putting up these sorts of numbers. You can feel the impact so tangibly. He's going to be the default answer to this question. But I think it's a question that if you want to look over a larger sample, we've just been grasping at for a long time. As soon as kind of LeBron started ticking off of that, that place on the podium, as far as like, medal in gold year after year after year after year, we're still trying to find a conclusive answer to that. And I don't think it's going to be as simple as like Shea is that perpetually, or Jokic is that perpetually, or Giannis was that perpetually. Like, the negotiation is kind of part of the point for where the NBA is right now.
I mean, do you think that like in any of these iterations of Shea and Jokic, an interesting thought exercise would be, are they on the level of like, I think we would agree LeBron's had so many wine bottle years where he's reinvented himself. Even. Yeah. I mean, are any of those guys, we could probably pull up the BPMs from the years, are any of those guys on the level of a LeBron? Or is it that the play is high to the point where maybe we shouldn't bellyache so much about there not being a huge gap? It's just that at the time there wasn't as much talent in like a 2013 as there is now. Like, But at that core question, are those two guys, do you think, are they in the league of somebody, you mentioned LeBron, the highest highs of a LeBron?
Probably not. Probably not. Like, I mean, maybe the best Jokic season to date could technically stand up to historical scrutiny against like, some of the elite LeBron seasons. I just don't know. I think the overall body of work for LeBron is so unbelievable. And he also has one of those things in his favor where whatever you would have wanted him to do, he could have done. Like, you could have played any style. You could have put him at basically any position. Like, he unlocks basketball in such an interesting way that even someone like Jokic or someone like Shea does not. And so Shea already is and will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and probably one of the great overall players in NBA history. But you got to build that work brick by brick.